I know y'all been seeing all the girlies getting those super thick boho braids that look more like a wig than braids this summer, and I mean, look at the material. Well, baby girl wanted some, and today we're getting just that. Now, before we start, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post. First things first, I've been hearing all the horror stories when it comes to doing this style with synthetic hair, so I had to get some good quality human braiding hair, and luckily I got some hair sent to me from Hot Braids. This is their website. They have a pretty good variety of braiding hair to choose from. I was really torn between doing a kinky straight vibe to kind of switch it up because I feel like everybody's doing the curly, but curly is just where it's at, so I don't know. And then I was going back and forth with which curly I wanted, because I don't know if I'm the only one who gets overwhelmed by the curly hair selection, because they be looking the same, but I know they're not the same, but they look the same, so I just get overwhelmed. But we settled on the semi-curly, and I got 3 bundles in 22 inches. In my package, I got this cute tote bag, which came in so clutch for when it was time for my hair appointment, some clips for keeping the curly hair out of the way, this brush that's really good for brushing up your parts when you put product on your hair, an edge brush, a comb, and then the hair, which came in a satin bag. This is what the hair looks like straight out of the bag, and the curl pattern is definitely giving curly, not semi-curly, but I like it. It did have a smell like hair dye because they do use a permanent dye on it, but I did wash it, and I feel like a good amount of the dye came out. But keep in mind, since it is dyed, you probably won't be able to like bleach it or like do any real dyeing to it. But they do have blonde options that can be dyed. So if you were wanting a specific color, try getting one of those bundles instead. The first 3 inches of the hair is straight, so you'll be able to braid it in no problem. My favorite part is that once you start combing it out, this hair gets really big, and side by side you can see what I mean. You can also reuse the hair if you want to for up to 1.5 years, but of course you want to make sure you take care of it while it's installed as well. That means regular washes, moisturizing the hair, etc. These are all the bundles together, and as you can see, it's giving a full thick head of hair, and let's just say they were not stingy with the bundles, and we love that. Here's me washing the hair. As you can see, a lot of dye is coming out. Now, if you want the jet black to stay jet black, I would suggest co-washing it, no shampoo. My color is more of a 1B, so I washed it a few times, maybe like 4 times with shampoo to get as much of the color out as I could, and I feel like it did work. All of their hair is Remy virgin hair, and each bundle is about 4 ounces. I've had it in for about 2 weeks, and it's not low maintenance at all, but we'll get into that a little bit later. All right, so now we're finally off to the hair appointment. I had to go to one of those shops in Harlem to get the $200 any style, any length, because y'all know I do not braid. I'm trying, but it wasn't given that today. Now, I've gone to Harlem before to get braids done, and I wasn't too crazy about the experience. Yes, the lady did braid extremely quickly, but we were packed in there like sardines, literally, and it wasn't the most clean in my opinion. Plus, I couldn't record content like I wanted to because we were just sitting so close together, and I won't even lie, like, it was a little ghetto in there. I was like, I don't want nobody fighting me for putting them on camera or anything like that. It wasn't the place for that. So this time I tried a different shop that I saw on TikTok. You can walk in, but I think appointments are preferred because they stay open 24 hours, but only if someone makes an appointment for it. So I think that's pretty smart, because who wouldn't want a 24-hour shop? But you got to know that you coming in the middle of the night. You got to let them know that you coming in the middle of the night. All right, y'all, we are almost there. We're almost there. I literally washed, deep conditioned, deep shampooed, blow dried, hot combed my roots all this morning, and the big girl is tired, and I'm just hoping that I find parking very easily on this block or another. It doesn't matter. The store is right around the corner, so it's kind of nice over here. Honestly, there was a lot of parking when I got over here, so, or as I was driving down, it just wasn't like it was one-way street, so, you know, if you go in a different way, then you'll be fine. But it's not too bad over here. It's not too bad. I feel like I'm gonna find parking easily, and I'm only, I told them that they said 2:30. It's giving 2:45, and it's 2:37 right now. So all I really need to do is find parking, because it's literally like right to my right. Is this a parking spot? It's giving hydrant, but I don't know. Oh, Monday and Thursday. Oh, did I get lucky? Did I get lucky? Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm like right in front of the place, y'all. Not right in front, but like right in front. All right, y'all, I'm so excited. I'm right in front of the place. Look at how clutch. It's literally right there. The shop I decided on is called Emily's Daughter, and it's located on Madison between 117th and 118th. The area is pretty nice, and as you saw, parking is abundant. This was the inside of the shop, very clean, spaced out, not crowded. The lady that's sitting down, I think she only does makeup because I only see her do makeup. And all those boxes in the case behind them is hair and hair products. They also offer wash and dry services, but as a 4C girly, I was not going to put them or myself through that trauma. Not today. When you sit in the chair, they put a cape on you that has their name on it, and I thought that was so cute because I didn't get that at the last place. I didn't even get nothing to put on me. Like, I was just sitting there with hair all over me. But I thought this was really cute. It was giving a real salon, not a chop shop. I brought everything heat protectant, since I figured they might want to blow out my hair, even though I blew it out before I got there. But I used my Rev Air, and it doesn't really like blow your hair out. And they did end up blowing out my hair, and I was using heat protectant all over that thing. Every time she would try to, girl, heat protectant, yeah, because we're not doing that. We're not doing heat damage, okay? I brought a comb, brush, edge control, my braiding hair, and I brought my braiding hair because I did do an apple cider vinegar rinse on it. I just been seeing too many TikToks of people like getting allergic reactions, and I just did not want that for me. Now, they also do provide hair, but if you're doing boho knotless and need the curly hair, it's $235, but if you have your own hair, it's just $200. Maya was my hair braider, and she had a stand for the hair, so I did not have to pass her anything, and I was so happy about that because I had nothing to give to the day. I just wanted to sit there. Now, I guess because people come in wanting their hair down to their ankles, she thought I wanted the same, but I got them like close to my butt, lower back-ish, not super long, and I told her, I was like, I do not want to be here all day, even though I ended up being there all day, but if it was longer, I would have been there all day and night. The first braid she did was really tiny, but what I did like was that she would ask me throughout the appointment if I liked the hair, if she needed to make any adjustments, and she did them. She executed it really, really well. And I basically told her, add as much curly parts to the braids as possible. The braid, the ends, everything. I just want it to look like a sew-in. I don't even want you to think I got braids in my head. Now, I will say she wasn't the fastest braider, but I also feel like with adding in curly pieces, that slows down the process. And I want to show you guys her braiding in real time. And you let me know if you think this is a normal speed, fast, or slow, because y'all know I'm not a braider. It would have taken me 3 days to braid my hair. The fact that we got it done in a day, I was happy. But regardless, I will say that she was very gentle with my hair, considering that I'm very, very tender-headed. And you know, the Africans be braiding up your scalp and your eyebrows, and she did not do that. And I was so happy and just felt so blessed because the only time that I really had to like hold onto my hair, you know, when you gotta hold onto the roots, was when she was at the front / the sides, because you know that hair is a little bit thinner. But that's the only time, y'all. When I say you have to take care of this hair, y'all, I really mean like I have washed this hair once already, and I tried to just do like mousse and a little bit of water. Girl, no, you have to moisturize this hair. Thankfully, I have a lot of like random moisturizers that my dad gets me from where he works, so I always have some kind of moisturizer, and you definitely need to moisturize this hair. Moisturize, like literally the same routine that you do on your natural hair, you need to do on this hair. And before you even wash it, you have to detangle it, and you have to detangle it very carefully, because you can't just like comb through or brush through the hair. Like you have to go section, or not even section by section, braid by braid, comb out each individual section. Like I recorded a video of me washing the hair. I didn't end up getting like a final look of it, but maybe I'll still post the video because it is a lot of maintenance, y'all. It is not for the weak, but if you could do it, I say do it. So for context, I just want you to realize that this one braid took at least 3.5 minutes. So again, let me know, is this like a normal thing, or like what is it for the girls that usually braid? Like, is this normal, or was she really just taking her time? I mean, I don't mind because it looked good at the end anyways, but I just need to know. As you can see, the parting is really neat, and she was just really making sure everything was looking just perfect.
mais moom kii la gën a dañ koy jël mariner ko saaf ko duñ ci def mburu yu bëri yi ni gars yi di def. waaw seen kii yi def poudre yi powder yi.
After a 10-minute intermission, we are back to braiding. It's probably around 8 or 8:30 at this point. And baby girl was losing steam. Like, y'all, I really, as much as hair videos as I do, I hate sitting down to get my hair done. I hate sitting down to get my nails done. Like, self-care to me is just not self-care. It's like self-care is like not having to worry about these things. Like, self-care is a short haircut because these 10-hour braids, I just can't. But we here. Okay, we here. Pro tip, whenever you're getting your hair done and they get to the front, mold your edges down or do it before you even get to the appointment so they know exactly what they can pull into the braid and what not to. I do not play every time because I have had experiences where I didn't have any edges and I'm just like, girl. But I do not play those games anymore. I always map out my edges beforehand or during the appointment. Here's a better view of how thick this hair is. I wanted something big. Something that said Beyonce.
I said I want something big. I want something that says I'm here. Beyonce.
And she did that, okay? But also, thanks to Hot Braids for this hair because the quality was getting what it needed to. And even she was asking me, like, where I got this hair from because, you know, the Africans, I don't know where they be getting their hair from, but it's not this. This was some bomb hair, y'all. By the time she was on the last braid, it was around 10:30 and baby girl was tired as but I was really feeling the look. There's a lot. That's good. Now, I tried to redo my edges because the heat had them lifted back up and eventually I gave up because they were just being disrespectful. That's as good as it's gonna get. It's kind of warm. They're not laying down. It's too hot. At this shop, they don't dip the ends. They only do mousse and then water and some oil sheen, which I appreciated because my hair is kind of long, so the dip definitely would have gotten to my hair and probably damaged the ends. But this is the final look, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. They were so nice. They let me take pictures, or they took pictures of me and they let me set up my tripod so I could record like this little ending for you guys. And they didn't make me feel uncomfortable about it because I am so insecure when it comes to recording in public. But this shop, 10 out of 10. Hot Braids hair, 10 out of 10. Like I mentioned before, I've had it in for about 2 weeks since this video and the hair is holding up extremely well. But anywho, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Like this video and let me know if you want more videos like this. Share this with your friends, family, homies, whoever. And make sure to check the description box for the link to this hair. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.